Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon, all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Welcome back to your online classes. Students, I hope you all remember those who have completed in our maths. I think you have done with me all things. Okay, so students, now let's time off. We are move on chapter number 4, division. But before starting our chapter, let's check here today's quote, and then after we check today we are going to learn, means today's content. Understood? First of all, let's check here today's quote. So students, today's quote is what? Today's quote is, every day is a new opportunity to change your life. What all, students? Every day is a new opportunity to change your life. Understood? I hope you all are understood a meaning of this quote. And now we move on. So students, today's content means today we are going to learn a revision, but not we are doing the revision, we only here revise the and reminder all things. Okay, and then after today we are going to learn a revision, but not at all revision. Okay, only we revise. We have done the chapter number 3, multiplication. Okay, and then after, now students, we move on chapter number 4. Okay, then now we move on chapter number 4. What is the name of chapter number 4? Division. What? Chapter number 4, its name is division. And first of all, in chapter number 4, division, we are see here looking back, means in previous year, in previous standards, in third standard, what was we learn. Okay, means looking back of third standard. Then after we are going to move on long method of division. Then after dividing a 4-digit number and a 4-digit quotient. Okay, quotient or quotient. Understood? Then after, now let's start here all students at chapter number 4. Chapter number 4, division. Understood? I hope you all are remember and revise. We now revise here first of all contents of standard 3rd. Okay, and then after we all things remember, revise here of a division. Okay, so now let's start here chapter number 4, division. What? Chapter number 4, division. Understood all of you? So division, looking back, first of all we let's check here looking back. Sharing equally and putting into equal groups both lead to division. What it means? What all students? Listen properly and understand properly. Sharing equally means we have to share with our friends equal parts. Okay, I think for example, you have 4 chocolates. Okay, you have 4 chocolates and you all are your 4 friends. So how many chocolates you divide equally? Okay, so 4 friends or 4 chocolates, each has how many chocolates? 1. It's like that. Understood? Got my example all students? Sharing equally and putting into the equal groups, both sharing equally and put into equal groups. Okay, equal groups, we are sharing here equal groups or equal parts. Equal groups both lead to division. Multiplication and division are related. Every multiplication fact has corresponding division fact. What? Corresponding division fact. Understood all students? Got my point all students? Again I am repeating here, what? Multiplication and division are related. Both multiplication and division both are related to each other, but every multiplication fact has a corresponding division fact. What? Corresponding division fact. Understood? We can use one to find the other. We can use find one and other. Understood all students? Got my point all students? So what to do that time? That time we do use the multiplication to solve the division. Understood? Now let's check here the contents. Okay, and how can we do? First of all, here we do the multiplication. What? Multiplication, but not here the multiplication. Only here we are using the multiplication method, and then we do here the addition. Understood? Here we do the what? Here we do the what to? Long division method. What? Long division method, all students. Here we are going to learn long division method, and then after checking division. Understood? So here one by one all things I am telling you and repeating for you again and again, all students. Understood? Divisor. Here that always whenever we are do the division out inside the box or outside the box. Okay, inside the box digit we call the dividend. What? Inside the box, whenever we write inside the box, those or that digit called a dividend. Okay, and out of box it's called a divisor. What, all students? Out of box means here which digit? 4. Okay, 4 is divisor, 305 is divided, and up top of the box, on top side of the box, it's called a quotient. Okay, quotient. Understood? And then after complete the division, and then we got the 1 digit or 2 digit get the number, it's called a remainder. Understood? It's called a remainder. Got my point, all students? Again and again I am telling you here, students, in always we do the division, that time we are make a box and a big number we are writing inside the box, and small number we always write the outside the box. Got my points? We write the big number inside the box and outside, and small number outside the box, and the top side we get the answer. It's called a quotient. What? Quotient or quotient. Okay, quotient is also a proper pronunciation, and quotient is also proper pronunciations. Okay, and outside the box it's called a divisor, inside the box digit it's called a divider, and then we get the remainder, means last inside the last answer, it's called a remainder. Understood? Okay, so now here we do the division, long division. How can we do the long division? So 305 divided by 4. 305 divided by 4. So how can we do, all students? One by one. Okay, here first of all is okay. In a multiplication we do, and we started the solving problem is as our right side, but in division we are started from to our left side. Okay, so here 4 and 30 multiply 30, here 30, we are starting from to here to 30, 30. Okay, 4 multiply by 30, 30. So how can we do, all students? In table number 4, in a table number 4, 30 is come. Okay, otherwise 30 is not coming. So students, that time what to do? That time we are take the it's to small digit. What is a small digit to 30? 29. 29 is come into the 4 table. No. So 28 is come. Yes, obviously 28 is come in the 4 table. 4 sevens are 28. 4 sevens are how many, all students? 4 sevens are 28. 4 sevens are 28. Now here we do the subtraction. 0 minus 8. How many, all students? That time we take the borrow. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. And we cut the further digit and put the small digit. Here 3. Cut 3 and put the small digit 2. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So no need to put there 0. Here we take the borrow. 10 minus 8 is equal to 8. Okay, 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Okay, then after what to do? This 5 is come is downside. This 5 is left, is divided, its come is downside. Okay, so what is a question is my 25. Okay, in table number 4, 25 will become No, in table number 4, 25 is not come. So what to do that time? That time we take the small number. 25 to small is what? 24. Okay, 24 will become in table number 4. Yes, 24 will become in table number 4. But where all students? 4 6 are. 4 6 are how many all students? 4 6 are 24. 4 6 are 24. Understood all students? So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1 and 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So how many save here? Remainder 1. Okay, it's called a remainder. The remainder is 1. Understood all students? Got my point all students? Okay, and here is and then after we write r is equal to remainder. R called remainder, it's a 1, and quotient is our answer. 76 is our answer. Understood? How can we check by the method of multiplication? So here is the one method of multiplication, and then we check our the division. But in also we no need to checking. Okay, no need to checking as like that. Only here for a example. Okay, and for a understanding. Okay, so checking division. 76, this okay is our answer. 76 multiplied by 4. Okay, so 6 4s are how many all students? 24. 6 4s are 6 6 4s are 24. 24 of 4 here and 2 as a form of carry here, and 4 7s are 28. 28 plus 2, so how many? 29 or 30. So we write here the 30. Okay, 4. Understood? So answer is what we get? 304. And our remainder, how many remainder? How much remainder we have here? 1. So here we write a remainder. Okay, so 304 plus 5. So 305. Understood? 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 0 as it is and 3 as it is. Understood? Okay students, I hope you all are sitting with your fair book, rough book, or whatever your important book. Okay, and these all points 1 2 and 3, this all point you must be write 2 to 3 times in your rough book, and 1 time you have to write in your fair book. Understood all of you? Compulsory you have to write in your fair book. Okay, so which point is here? Any number divided by itself gives 1 as the quotient, means quotient. Okay, any number divided by itself gives a 1 as the quotient, means how can it possible? 1 1s are 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. As like that, I hope you all are remember the multiplication knots. As like that is the same here. Okay, in a division, any number multiply with 1, so we get itself a main answer. Okay, it is the original number. Any number multiply with 1, so we get the main numbers. Okay, so as like that, any number divided by itself gives a 1 as the quotient. Understood all students? Any number divided by itself gives a 1 as the quotient. 12 divided by 12 means 12 ones are 12, as like that, so we get the 1. Okay, itself gives a 1, means 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1, as like that 2 ones are 2. Okay, and other example, 7 divided by 7 means 7 ones are 7. Understood? As like that, any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient. 14 divided by 1 is equal to 40. 40 ones are 40. Okay, any number divided by it gives, any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient, means 14 divided by 1 is equal to 14. Any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient. 14 divided by 1 is equal to 14, means 7 divided by 1 is equal to 7 ones are 7, as like that. Okay, you cannot divide by 0. Okay, never, we cannot divide by 0. Understood, all students? I hope you all are understood, and I hope you all are remember the all that are important point. We have to reminder, and we have to keep it in our mind. Okay, we must be remember those all points. Okay, again we are repeating, and I hope you all are written with me now. Okay, any number, what all students, any number divided by itself gives a 1 as the quotient. 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1, means 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1, means 12 ones are 12, as like that. Any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient, means 14 divided by 1 is equal to 14. You cannot divide it by 0. Understood? We cannot divide it by 0, means whenever we are do divide with 0, otherwise we try to divide with a 0, so we cannot divide with a 0. Understood, all students? I hope you all are understood and remember. Now we move on further. Dividing a 4-digit number. What all students? Dividing a 4-digit number. How can it possible? Now check here, all students. Okay, 4-digit quotients. A person who studies a fossil has a packet fossils. Okay, a person who studies a fossils has a packet his collection of 9,138 fossil in the box to be sent a museum. Fossils means what, all students? Old bone, older dead body. Okay, it's called a fossils. If a box holds 8 fossils each, how many full box does he pack? Means what, all students? And how many are left over? Okay, there are collection of 9,138 fossils box to be sent at a museum. One box hold 8 fossils. Okay, each box has 8 fossils. So how many boxes does he pack, and how many are left over there? So to answer this question, we need to divide 9,138 by 8. Okay, 8 fossils box, and its collection is 9,138. So we need to divide 9,138 divided by 8, and the remainder will be the fossils that are the left over. Understood, all students, what I am telling you? I hope you all are understood, all students. Remember that point, you have to keep it in mind. Okay, again I am repeating here. Okay, what is the meaning of fossils? Fossils are the remains or imprints or plants and animals that lived 1,004 years ago. Means those all fossils we are kept in museum. Okay, to showing our next generation. Okay, so fossils are, it's called a fossils. Fossils are using for keeping in our museum. Understood, all students? Here again I am repeating dividing a 4-digit number, 4-digit quotients. A person who studies fossils has a packet his collection of 9,138 fossils in box to be sent to a museum. Okay, a person who studies fossil has a packet his collection of 9,138 fossils in a boxes to be sent to a museum. If a box holds 8 fossils each, how many full boxes does he pack? How many are left over? Okay, to answer this question, we need to divide 9,138. Okay, we need to divide 9,138 by a 8, and the remainder will be the fossil that are left over. Okay, question is what all we have to find. Okay, we have to find how many full boxes does heap have, and then other what we have find, we have find left over. Okay, how many left over there? So left over there is we are finding by the remainder. Okay, and one more thing here, fossils are the remainders or our imprints. Okay, synonyms or similar words, imprints of plants, animals that are lived thousands of years ago. Understood all of you? Now let's check here how can we do. And okay, and dividing a 4-digit number, 4-digit quotients, there are 5 steps of dividing solving the 4-digit quotients. Dividing a 4-digit number, there are a 5 steps of dividing a 4-digit number. Understood all of you? Got my points? Let's check here. Step number 1. Okay, step number 1. Okay, what I am told you for the starting at the part of looking back, what all students? Okay, at the part of looking back, I was told you that time you have to big number, always write the big number inside the box, and then we have a write a small number outside the box. So 8 is the small number and it is the outside the box, and 9138 is we write inside the box. Understood all of you? So what to do that time? First of all, here step number 1, decide where to start. First of all, we decide where to start. Okay, all students, multiplication, where to we started? Multiplication we was started at to the right side, but division we are started to which side? Left side, our left side. This important and smallest point you have to keep it in our mind, all students. Understood? Step number 1 is decide where to start. Means we have start to the 9. Okay, first of all whenever we do the division, so first of all we check the 1 digit. 1 digit is this possible, so we do, otherwise one digit is this not possible, so that time we take the 2 digit. Understood? That time we do or we take the 2 digit. So here we try to do. Okay, then next step is what? Divide the 1000. Divide, multiply that quotient with the divisor, subtract, then check the remainder is less than 2 divisor. Okay, divisor. So students, step number 2 is all students. What all students? Read the step number 2, divide the 1000. But first of all we do the step number. Step number 1 is decide where to start it. Okay, so first of all here we take the 9. Okay, 9. In table number 8, 9 will become no. So we are taking a small number. Okay, so we take the small number 8. So in table number 8, 8 will become, yes, obviously 8 will become in table number 8. 8 ones are 8. So we write here 8 multiplied by 8 ones are 8. So 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. And then after what to do? We are take the 1 downside. We take the 1 and downside in a step number 3. But okay, here some important line. 8 greater than to 9. 8 greater than 9. There are enough thousands. Start at the thousands. The first digit of the quotient will be written above 9. Okay, our first, what all students? The first digit of the quotient will be written above a 9. Okay, then after think 8 1 9. 8 goes into 9 ones. Okay, 8 goes into 9 ones as 8 multiplied by 1 takes. Okay, 8 goes into a 9 ones as 8 multiplied by 1 takes you closest to 9 but less than a 9. Understood? Understood all students? 8 goes into 9s as 8 ones are 8. Take your closer to 9. Closer to 9 is what means, all students? Closer to 9 or smallest to 9. So 8, okay, but less than to 9. Less than to 9, we take the less than to 9, not a greater than to 9. That time we take the less than to 9, write a 1 in the thousand place of the quotient. Thousand a place of quotient. Multiply 8 ones are 8. Subtract 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. As like that, subtract, okay, and then check 1 is big or 8 is big. Obviously 8 is big there. Okay, all students. What to do then after? Then after step number 3, and then after step number 4, and then 5. Okay, so now let's check here. We do the step number 3. Divide the 100. Bring down means put down that number. Okay, bring down the next digit of divided. Then after divide, multiply, subtract, and check. Okay, so how can we do, all students, and how can it this possible? Bring down a 1. Think 8 1 8 8 11 or 1. Okay, there is a 1 8 in 11, as the 8 ones are 8. Take your closer that to 11. Okay, closer that to 11. So closer that to 11. So what to do come that, all students? Closer than to a 8. Okay, so write a 1 in the 100 place of the quotient. This means here, see again, 8 ones are 8. Here 1 is bring down to that side, 8. Here 9 minus 8 is equal to 1, and 1 is bring down as, and then 8 ones are 8. 11 minus 8. 11 minus 8. So how many, all students? Means 1 minus 8. It's not possible. So what do that time? That time we take the borrow. So put the 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 minus 3. How many, all students? 11 minus 3. Do in your book 11 minus 3. Sorry, 11 minus 8 is equal to 3. Okay, here 1 minus 8 is this not possible. So that time we take the borrow. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. 11 minus 8. 11 minus 8. So how many, all students? 11 minus 8 is equal to 3. Okay, and then what to do? Cut the further digit and put the small digit 0. Here no need to write the 0. Then 3, answer is 3. And now again we bring down 3 as a beside 3. Beside the 3 we bring down the 3, and then we do the step number 4. Okay, and then we multiply and subtract and check the answer, and then we again bring down the 8. Understood? So there is the 1 8 is 1 8 in 11, as the 8 ones are 8. Takes your closer to 11. Write the 1 in the 100th place of the quotient. Multiply 8 multiplied by 1 is equal to 8, and subtract 11 minus 8 is equal to 3. 11 minus 8 is equal to 3. Check 3 less than 8. How can we read? Check. Okay, 3 is greater than 2. Okay, 8 is less than 2. What, all students? That time we speak. Okay, that time we speak 3. Always 3 is less than and 8 is greater than. Okay, so we always take to the greater number here. Okay, and now students we move on step number 4. Okay, so what is the step number 4? Divide the tens. One by one we do. Okay, in multiplication, first of all we multiply a ones, then tens, then 100 and 1000. But all opposite system in division, we first of all divide the 1000, divide the 100, divide the tens, and divide the ones. Understood? That all you have to keep it in mind, all important things. Again and again I am telling you, all students, in multiplication, first of all we multiply with ones, then we multiply with tens, and then we multiply with hundreds, and then we multiply with 1000, and then we multiply with 10,000, and then we multiply with lakhs. Understood? And in a division, all opposite system. Okay, division means a divide with, first of all divide with 1000, divide with hundreds, divide with tens, divide with ones. divide with ones. Okay, so I hope you all are understood, and no need to write this all example in your fair book. Only you have to write important instructions in your fair book, and important instructions you have to write in your fair book. Okay, understood all students? I hope you all are understood, and in next lecture we are going to learn step number 4, step number 5. First of all, we do the revision of step number 1, 2 or 3, and then we move on step number 4 and 5. Understood? I hope you all are remember all things, all students. Okay, thank you so much all of you, and stay home, stay safe. Thank you my dear students.